Welcome. Please, as you are coming, share, like myself. I'm trying to share. My lovelies, welcome to my. How are you all doing? Please, I'm coming. I'm trying to share the program. How are we all doing? I hope we all are doing great. Why is it not giving me provision to share? How are we all doing? 18 people, please share as you are joining us. What I want to treat today is what the question people have been asking, and I want to clear it. If there is any question you wanted to ask me the other day, I talked about what was the last topic I talked about? I've forgotten. Please, if you have any question, you can ask me. So I gather all the questions people are asking me, so I decided to use it to make a video. Some people are complaining that their their menstruation date changes. What is the cause? Why is their menstruation days changes? How are you all doing? Somebody asked me, can clove water spoil pregnancy? If you are pregnant, you don't need to take clove water again. The essence of taking clove water is just to prepare your body for conception. Once you become pregnant, all those things that make you to get pregnant can also affect your pregnancy. Once you ovulate, after ovulation, if you are taking clove water or if you are taking anything to boost your fertility, please stop it until you see the result of the ones you have taken before you continue. If you are pregnant, don't take clove water. If you are pregnant, don't take lemon. If you are in your early pregnancy, please, like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, avoid pineapple because pineapple is rich in acid. When your pregnancy grows up, you can continue, but all these things you are taking, detoxification products, once you ovulate, please don't take them again, because if you take them, they can flush your pregnancy. Yes, they can flush it. So you take them. The essence of taking them is just to prepare your body for conception, and immediately you become pregnant, then what should you do? You stop them. So our topic today, so many people are asking, why is my periods or menstruation length or cycle, why does it change? We are going to look at those things that makes your period either lengthen it or shorten it. So that is what we are going to look at. If you haven't shared this video, please share it so that people will come and join us. If you haven't followed our page, please follow our page. If you haven't liked our page, please like our page. And also during this program, you can also support us if you like what we are doing. If what I'm doing here, if the Dutch people say gefet, if what I am doing here you like it, you can support us and see God in action. So what are those things that are making your period, for example, This month it will be 26. Next month it will be 23. The upper week it will reduce. And mind you, everyone have their own unique menstruation, just like all of us are unique in nature. Have you ever find that thing that you can do better that other people cannot do? Sometimes I laugh at people when they try to compare themselves to others. They say this person can do this. Why is it that this person is doing this? I can do what this person is doing. You find out that when you force yourself to do, no matter how you try to imitate that person, you can never be like that person. You can never do what the person is doing. That is the unique ness in the person. And God created each and every one of us, our bodies, and the location of every part of our body might be the same, but everybody, believe me, have their unique. There must be something in you that you can do that myself I cannot do. There is something that I can do that you cannot do. For example, what I'm doing here is not everybody that can do it. No matter how you force yourself, you cannot do it. And there's other things that you can do that myself I will try to force myself. I cannot do it. That is what makes us different. So in this world, always try to find out for you to become, as I will be teaching, I will also be giving advice, because a lot of people have made this mistake. They try to copy others. At the wrong long, they will fall away. You don't copy others. You don't copy me, because my unique, or what I have, you don't have it. So try to find out that thing that you as a person, that uniqueness in you, that thing that you can do that other people cannot do. For example, you may see comedians, they will be laughing. You see somebody naturally, when the person speaks or does anything, people will start laughing. But when you try to imitate the person, if you say it, nobody will laugh. That is the uniqueness in the person. So that's how our menstrual cycle is unique. Some people have 28, some people have 29, some people have 30, some people have 35, some people have short circle. So we all are not the same way our menstrual cycle is. So what are those things now that can make a woman's cycle to be changing? That is the issue a lot of people have now. They find it difficult to calculate their ovulation, and once your menstrual cycle starts changing, it's going to affect you if you are planning to become pregnant, because you wouldn't know when you are likely going to ovulate. You wouldn't even know when you enter fertile days. So we are going to look at the factors, the ones that is avoidable, you can avoid them. The first thing is age. Let me start from the youthful age. For example, when most of us started seeing our menstruation newly, the dates will not be the same. It will be changing. Maybe after 3 years, then the length will not be fixed. You cannot say that you have 23, 24, 25, 30, 28, 29, 30 to 35 days cycle. So in the area of affecting your cycle, as women, as we are getting old also contribute to the delay or the changes of your menstruation. Once you are getting old, just like hormones, I told you that if once a woman clock 35, that is when hormonal issues will come. When you are 30s, 20s, it's rare, except if those people are sick. It's rare for you to see somebody who is under 20 suffering hormonal imbalance, except that type of thing is hereditary. It's rare. And during 30s is rare, but once you get to 35, that is when all the problems in your body, because your body is becoming weak, your hormones are getting down. So the problem, for example, you might be eating many things that contain sugar. You might not suffer diabetes during this age, but once you clock 30 to 40, the diabetes will now start affecting your body, because your bones, your body, your hormones are aging. So age can affect the date of your menstruation. Once you are up to 40 years, 35 to 40, you will start having this problem. And that's why some people enter menopause before 40. When you have issue like that, you enter menopause before 40. So another thing that can affect your menstruation, that can make your menstrual cycle to be changing. For a lot of people complain about changing of their menstruation is stress. I've always been talking about stress management. Stress and anxiety affect your fertility, whether you believe me or not. If you go to your doctor, ask your doctor if stress can affect. When we talk about stress, some people think that the stress we are talking about is physical stress. Some people will say, I'm not doing anything, I'm just sitting at home. No, most of the time the physical stress doesn't affect you. Emotional stress, for example, you were sent out of your apartment, or maybe you cannot afford your children's school fees. You'll be thinking anything that, if you don't learn anything today, just learn this, that anything that affects your brain affects your reproductive system. Ovulation we are talking about happens through brain. It is through brain that the follicle stimulating hormone is being released. Once it is being affected, everything will disconnect. The brain works together with your body. There is part of brain that is called hypothalamus. This hypothalamus, also, once you finish your menstruation, this hypothalamus will go and trigger follicle stimulating hormones. Oh yeah, it's time for you to start producing follicles. Then after that, then luteinizing hormones, which you people call LH, the test, this thing you use, will now prepare the egg for release. So let's say now your brain is busy. Your brain, you are worried, you are stressing your brain. This thing will be signaling this thing. In fact, they will lose connection. Let me take for example, if I am making call now with somebody, maybe I want to talk to somebody, and there is a distraction in the wave, or maybe poor network, the person will not be hearing what I'm saying. The person will just be saying hello, hello. That is how it happens whenever you stress yourself. When the brain is not relaxed, you can never ovulate, leading to a very serious infertility. You cannot conceive, you cannot ovulate. And I always say it that if in the absence of ovulation, there is nothing like conception. So if you are under stress, especially emotional stress, you need to do something about it. Maybe you are the one that is holding yourself. Maybe you are the one that is causing your infertility. You'll be there pointing finger at innocent old woman in your village, or maybe anybody that you think that is hurting you. Emotional stress. Stress is very, very dangerous when it comes to fertility. Stress can make you to be infertile all the days of your life if you do not manage it. If you do not always allow your brain to cool down. Always. That's why I introduced this meditation. Whenever you feel stressed, whenever there is something disturbing you, I know it depends, and I understand everything about infertility when people are trying to conceive, especially people who haven't given birth before. When they are trying to conceive, how they feel, the stigma, and we are even the one that is causing this problem. You'll be at your home thinking, assuming what other people will be saying about you. Those people, they are not your God. They are not feeding you. Whenever you are doing something, don't think about what other people will be thinking about you, because whatever they think, they will put it at your back. If they talk finish, it will go back to their pocket. I don't sit down like this and think of what people will talk about me, because whatever you are saying about me is your business. After saying it, it stay there with you. Except if you confront me, then I will give you your own injection. So stop thinking about if I didn't give birth now, they will say since how many years now she have been married, no issue. They will say I have aborted all the children in my womb. They will say my husband. When you are thinking all these things, you are causing problem to yourself. Whatever they think, whatever they think, let them think. After thinking, they will put it in their pocket. The only time you can confront them is when they confront you, when they talk to you. You know, some people are very, very, I don't know if this will be an abusive word. Some, especially our African people, they have this problem. They are very, very stupid, if I can use it, because I don't find another word that I can use. They will see somebody who is married, and at times when they ask that question, I will ask myself, does it mean that the little sense these people have didn't tell them that these people really want a child? They will see you. You say, what are you waiting for? You don't want to have a baby. You know, those kind of people, they are really looking for your trouble. And when they approach you, give them their injection. Some people will see you with one child. They would have known. Maybe they want to provoke you, or they want to put you into emotional stress. They will ask you, are you not ready for the second child? When some people ask this question, I always think, are they mad? Don't they know that? Maybe do they know what you are passing through? Do they know the sleepless night? So there is some question you ask somebody. Some people think that when you kill somebody, it's only when you shoot or when you do that. You can kill somebody with a spoken words. You can kill somebody with a spoken word. You see somebody in that situation, instead of you to encourage the person, you are using word that will hurt the person. So, stress. I will pay much emphasis on this because this is the most dangerous one that can hold a woman not to get pregnant. Stress. Stress is very, very bad when it comes to conception. If you learn how to manage your stress, if you don't know how to manage your stress, please always do meditation whenever you're about to think about that thing, especially at night. Instead of you to relax, let your brain relax. Instead of you to sleep, you open your eyes and be counting ceiling. Let me ask you now, since you have been counting the ceilings, what have you achieved? Worries cannot solve our problem, but it is only endurance, perseverance, being strong in any circumstances you find yourself. That is only when you overcome the situation. When you add worry to your stress, it can even lead to depression. So stress is another thing that can make your menstruation to your cycle to change. The next thing is too much exercise. You know, do you know that stress can also delay your menstruation? Sometimes when you stress yourself too much, maybe your menstruation is supposed to come today, it will not come today until after 2 days you will come. Maybe you'll be assuming that you are pregnant. You are not pregnant too. It's the stress. Stress, once you are under stress disconnects your brain from every part of the body, and thereby leading to fertility problems. So too much exercise can also change the length of your cycle. For example, you see most of the women, they do exercise that men does. They will go and carry lift, they will be running. Some of these athletes, some of them, you will not be surprised that they will not be menstruating, because when you do too much exercise, it can withhold, it can cease, it can delay your menstruation. So if you're a woman, do not do, especially a woman who is trying to conceive. The best exercise that I do, that I like, I also recommend people, is walking. If you can walk for 30 minutes to 1 hour every day, is enough exercise. The another exercise that you can do is yoga exercise. There's some yoga exercise that teaches you how to relax your brain, how to relax your body, how to cool your brain. These are the exercise. If you go to YouTube or Facebook, you can see some yoga exercise that can even help you to prepare your, I don't have that strength to be demonstrating it. You can see yoga exercise that can help you to prepare your uterus. That is the type of exercise that every woman who is trying to conceive should be doing, not running, not skipping, not jumping, not carrying weights. If you are doing all these things, you are adding more to your problem. You can walk. For example, if you are in the Western world, like the place we are, sometimes I can go out for 1 hour, go to the shop. Even if I didn't buy anything, I can, go and look around, or you go to a park, you walk around the park, put a music, relaxing music in your ears. Those in Nigeria know that that place is second to hellfire, but then you can still do it. There is some lonely streets that you can walk around for 30 to 1 hour, then you go back to your house, or you you do yoga exercise. But walking is very good, because as you are walking out, you are receiving fresh air, you are forgetting about many things, your brain is relaxed. So these things can help you to balance your brain, to balance your body, so that your brain will communicate very well with your system and listen when they are told to do something. So another thing that can change your cycle length is pills. People who are taking pills, contraceptive drugs, it's obvious when you are taking them, immediately you leave them before your cycle can return to normal is very, very difficult. So pills can also change your cycle length. Another one that can change your cycle length is people who have give birth before. It happens to me. I told you guys, before I give birth to my first issue, I was having 28-day cycle. Immediately I give birth, and I didn't know. I was still calculating my distance under that 28 day cycle. But it was later that when I use when I when I started calculating it again, I found out that my cycle length have increased to 30, sometimes 32. So when you give birth, your body changes. Your body will not remain the same, it changes. So another thing that can make your, I believe you people are understanding what I'm saying. Please, if you don't understand, you ask me question. People are going out, is this topic not interesting? So another thing that can change your cycle length is menopause. Of course, when you are entering your menopause, your cycle will start to reduce. It will not be length, it will be shortened. For example, if you used to see it 4 days or 5 days, you start seeing it 3 days. As your age is going, there will be a time you will start seeing it 2 days. Before you know it, you will start seeing it a day. That is the sign of menopause. And this is not a problem, because once you are entering menopause, I don't think you are expecting to give birth again. But for people, young people who are struggling to conceive, please avoid stress. I'm going to be talking about stress, exercise, too much exercise. In the issue of giving birth is understandable. Your body will get normalized, but it's not going to remain the way it was before you give birth. For example, if you are having 28-day cycle and you become pregnant and you give birth, you don't expect your body to still remain in that 28-day cycle. It will change. It cannot reduce. Rather, it will be up to 30, 35. It's still under the normal range of cycle. So what you need to do now, like I used myself as an example, you need to figure out what you need to do. You need to recalculate. Don't base in the previous cycle. You need to recalculate your cycle and find out the new cycle that the pregnancy pushed you into. Then you start working on that particular one. So Another thing that can cause shift in cycle and all this is hormonal imbalances. For example, people who have fibroids, sometimes because of the lengthiness of the cycle, they wouldn't know the exact cycle. That's why you hear some of them, they say they have menstruation 2 times. There's no how you can menstruate 2 times in a month. If you are menstruating 2 times, it's bleeding, because in a month you menstruate one and ovulation happens one. So if you are not menstruating twice in a month, which means you'll be ovulating twice in a month, no, that is bleeding, excess bleeding. So if you have question, you can ask me. If you have question regarding what I said, you can ask me. The medication I posted, some people said is out of stock. I'm sorry about that. That is a very good medication, that Conceive Plus. Some people said they tried to order it, they said it's out of stock. So yeah, when a medication is working like that, they sell it often. They sell it. So you need to be checking when it will come. But I'm going to, why I posted that one is because it's very good. And also people in other countries who order things online can easily find it. But I'm going to snap another one that you can also try, especially people in Nigeria. I think I have posted that. So this is Conceive Plus. One thing I like about that Conceive Plus, it has all the vitamins that even can help you to prepare your body for ovulation. So I'm sorry that you people said it's out of stock, but keep checking. After the program in the evening, maybe I'm going to I'm going to look for another one that is also good. Please, if you have question, ask me pertaining the one I talked. I don't know, I've forgotten the last topic. Can somebody remind me the last topic I thought about? So please, if you want to conceive, those people that are telling me that their circle is not the same, this month you come out this way, find out you are under stress. You are under stress. Infection can also um cease your menstruation. Once your menstruation is being interfered, it's going to, that cycle is spoiled. What about people that approach menopause but still trying to conceive? Yeah, if you're approaching menopause and you still trying to conceive, you need, who is this? Idiong Ugo. Idiong, you need to fasten up. You need to fasten up. Once you're approaching menopause, I don't know, Idiong, how old are you? If you're, in fact, if you are 40 years, there's no time for you. I'm going to be raw, and I'm going to be telling you the truth. There's no way I can be pampering you, deceiving you. If you are 40, 35 is late, but 40 is the, you can imagine yourself, you are 40 and you are not pregnant. By the time you become pregnant, 40, you will be 50. Your child will be 10 years. So if you have please, what is actually menopause starts official years. My sister Tochi, welcome. Sorry, I've not been reading comments since. Sorry, my sister Mira's Kitchen. Mira's Kitchen, can you use your face to come so that people will know your page and they will follow you? Mira's Kitchen, you are welcome. In the person of Tochi Ofo, the official age for menopause is 50. But many people enter menopause before 50. Some people start menopause early as 40. And again, it depends when you start menstruating. People who start menstruating early enter menopause early, but the official age of menopause is 50. Go and study about it. So the person that talked about what about people that approach menopause, yes, you can be trying. I told you in this my page, there was a woman who was she was 49 years, just a year for her to enter menopause. According to her, she came to this page and she did everything that I'm teaching. By this month, I think she'll be giving birth. So, but what I'm trying to say, my neighbors are working. So what I'm trying to say, if you are 35, there's no time again. 35, you remain 40, you remain 5, you enter 40. And once you enter 40, that is when the infertility problem is still coming out. It's still coming out. That's why you hear this proverb that says there's a fool at 40 is a fool forever. So if you didn't achieve anything at 40, 40 is, I will not lie to you. Once you are 40, if you have money, uh what is the person's name? Udo Igwe. If you have money, I will encourage you to go for IVF. Just do it for once, and you will rest. In the IVF, one thing I like about it, you can be able to have twins, triplet, quadrats. So if you have two children at once, you can rest. But if you are trying, and especially you are approaching your menopause and you are having fertility issues, that is, if you have hormonal disorder and you don't find that, you don't settle it at once, it will be prolonging it. So the best thing is for you to do the nice. Yes, please, my people, Mira's kitchen is my sister. She does healthy cooking. If you want to learn how to cook, please visit Mira's kitchen, follow her page. Don't just follow because I say you follow. When you follow, you watch her videos and also share it. So what am I trying to say? I don't like hiding the truth. I will tell you people the truth. If you are 40, if you are 35, you need to buckle up. You need to do everything that you can. If you are still seeing a particular doctor, if you are seeing a doctor for a year and nothing is happening, tell the doctor, the gynecologist, to prescribe you to a fertility expert. I hope you people know that gynecologists, they are different from fertility experts. Gynecologists ends in checking your womb, tracking your follicles, stimulating your ovaries. When they do this up to a year and nothing is happening, they can. Now that is one thing I like about foreign this civilized country. When a gynecologist treats you for a year and nothing is happening, they will refer you to fertility experts, people who are beyond them. What will these people do? These people will go beyond checking your blood, making genetic tests, taking your blood, finding out if what you are suffering from is from your blood. This is what they will do. And one thing I like about them, gynecologists, they always make this mistake. They only depend on, yes, my sister. Okay, Jennifer. Okay, how are you doing? Please share this video. I know we'll go here empty-handed though. I must sister there. My Starbucks is empty. If that Starbucks is dey empty, I will go strike for. I will go strike for 1 month. You people will not see me. So, and tomorrow, there's something I'm looking for. Yes, this is a special announcement. Tomorrow, by the special grace of God, if you know you have fibroid, tomorrow, there's something, local ingredient I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to show you how to shrink, that is, destroy that fibroid. So, tomorrow, if you want to learn this, come here. Please feel my Starbucks is empty, still doing me like this. I don't want like that. I want something to be there. So Oge say you should share this video. I don't know. I said I was going to ask you people, why do you find it difficult to share this program? Are you not enjoying it? You don't want other people to come and learn? You want me to be seeing only your face? In fact, all these faces that I'm seeing, I want all of you to get pregnant and go, so that other people, I want to be seeing new faces all day. So what was I saying? So if your doctor you have seen a particular doctor for a year and nothing is happening, tell him or her to refer you to a fertility expert. It simply means that he cannot handle you, that your situation is above Stella, welcome my sister. Anytime you greet me, I don't always see your comment. I saw it today. How are you doing, Stella? Princess said, why did menstrual cycle change from 20? Princess, are you just coming now? If you are just coming now, you go and rewatch this video. I have said this thing you said now is what I'm teaching. So you are coming late. Later you watch it, you will know why your menstruation cycle is changing. Please, ma, for someone with simple cyst, what should the person do? And is it possible for such person to stick? Cyst is nothing, no. Cyst is nothing. You say simple cyst. Go and watch video. Go and watch. Okay, please. Okay, write Tochi channel. Go to Tochi's channel on YouTube. Watch how to shrink cyst. I did it. If your cyst is between 1 to 3 centimeter, you can shrink it naturally. And I told you people, I don't know if this person who is asking me this question is a newcomer. I told you that not all the cyst is dangerous to your system. The only cyst that is dangerous that can affect your fertility is what is called diamond cyst. Maybe I'm going to make a full detailed video again about cyst so that you people understand. We have formula cyst, we have follicular cyst, we have diamond cyst. Diamond cyst is between 4 to 5, 7 centimeter. These ones are huge. They are sac filled with human hair. Sometimes you bring unimaginable things from the cyst, and these cysts, they give you sign. You have lower abdomen pain, you have heavy bleeding, you have painful intercourse. So this is the one you should be worried about. But if you are talking about formula cyst, what is formula cyst? After your ovulation, like if you follow my teachings, I think last 2 days ago, I talked about how luteal phase, how this thing works. After your period starts from the first day and ends up to the fifth day. Some people period lasts for 4 days, but normal this thing lasts for 5 days. After your 5 day, the 6th day, the follicle will start forming, and that is what is called formula cyst. Then we have follicular cyst during your ovulation, or when this follicle starts developing. When they get to the age of period of when it matured, then it's supposed to burst. That is what is called ovulation. Burst means they release, they break and come out. So in some issues, this cyst will not burst. You will not ovulate, which means they are still there. So these ones are not harmful. This is follicular cyst. These cysts can go out within 3 seconds. They will go out. You don't need operation. They go out on their own. Sometimes some people will go to doctor. The doctor will tell them they have cysts. Maybe when they come back again, they will not see it. But if you want to remove them by yourself, go to Tochi's channel. Please subscribe there. Watch the video on how to make a shrink cyst. If I have time, I will do it again here. Good afternoon. Please, I want to ask if it is possible that after giving birth to 3 kids, can it still be difficult for the woman to cause? Of course. This is what is called secondary infertility. Primary infertility is when a woman has not given birth for the first time. Secondary infertility is when you have given birth for the first time and you find it difficult to conceive again, and a lot of women have it. Do you know why it's reoccurring? Do you know why secondary infertility reoccurs? It reoccurs because people who always have this secondary infertility are the people who have issues conceiving the first time. People who doesn't have second infertility issues, once they conceive, they continue, except along the line something happens. But do you know why secondary infertility is always reoccur? Because there is internal problem you are having. Maybe you weren't ovulating. You didn't take your time to find out what made you not to ovulate. That's why I tell you people, always, if doctor tells you that you have this, Always try to find out the root cause of that problem, fix it. If you fix it, you are doing yourself a very good thing, because once you solve the root cause of that problem, you will never have secondary infertility. Let's say, for example, maybe you were having issue of conceiving because of hyperprolactin, or hypothyroidism, or maybe low estrogen or low progesterone, and you didn't find out what is causing you to have hyperprolactin, or what is causing you. The doctor will just give you medication, you will drink it, and you start ovulating, you become pregnant. Now, some of us, when immediately we become pregnant, we will be carried away, we'll be happy. We forget about the things that we did that made us to be pregnant. Now, you will become pregnant, you give birth, you celebrate. When you want to conceive again, when you want to get pregnant again, the problem will come because it's not solved. The problem is not solved. The root cause of that problem is not solved. For example, I'm going to give you this example. If you have hyperprolactin, which means prolactin is the hormone that produces breast milk, is supposed to be high when a woman is pregnant or when you are breastfeeding. But in some women, they are not pregnant, they are not breastfeeding, but they are suffering this. So when your doctor tells you that's why I blame some of them. They will tell you that your prolactin level is high. So they will prescribe medication that will reduce it. Now you take this medication, it reduce it, you become pregnant, and maybe when you want to conceive again, you will not remember. But if the doctor should said your prolactin level is high, you will go and meet an endocrinologist. They will conduct tests, check your blood sugar level, and because blood sugar level and stress is the things that can cause hyperprolactin in a woman that is not pregnant or that is not breastfeeding. So when they check it and see that it's high, when they check your blood sugar level and stress this thing, and they will try to lower that your blood sugar level. When they lower it, you don't even need another medication to reduce your prolactin. These things are the things that is triggering your prolactin level to be high. So you see, when they solve it, you will never suffer it again. But if they just lower it without solving the problem that is causing it, you will keep on having it. So if you're a TTC mother now, as everybody is here watching me, anything you did now to become pregnant, when you want to become pregnant again, always remember, write it in your brain. Because if you don't solve the foundational cause of that problem, it will keep on coming. It's just like somebody who is under the who is taking HIV, what do you call it, HIV drugs. If you leave it for so long, everything will start afresh. So Rachel Ndubisi, Rachel, if you can find out what you did when you become pregnant from this, how many people, then go and do it again. Yes, it is possible for somebody who have 5 children, 6 children to suffer infertility, because every day there is problem. Every day is a new day and new things come. So it's not that when you give birth you must continue, especially somebody who suffered to become pregnant at the first time. You have to watch yourself. Always solve the root cause of your problem, and you will see everything will fix. Please, if you have another question, you can ask. So the person that have minor cysts, you don't need to worry. All you need to do is just to go and watch how to shrink cysts, or you visit your doctor, ask him or her the size of the cyst. Is always important. Ask the doctor the size of the cyst. If he tell you 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, you don't need to worry. And ask him if it is follicular cyst that can go on their own, and you can do this thing to help yourself. So people who should be worried is people who have a very big cyst. That is one that disturbs. And who other? Any other question? I'm waiting for your question. So any question? I'm waiting for your question. So, I have talked about things. Please try to manage your stress level. Stress is not good. Stress is is a big enemy to fertility. Stress, emotional stress, physical stress can affect you. I can assure you of that because it goes here. Somebody was asking me, why do you always talk about brain? Does brain have something to do with ovulation? My dear sister that asked me that question, it seems maybe you are just following me. I've talked about how this ovulation happens. Ov- God bless. Okay, Rachel in the base, you are welcome. Just find out if you can remember the things you did, or you go for hormonal test. If you can remember that thing that is causing you, for example, people who have hypothyroidism, when your thyroid gland is low, it slows down your system. You cannot be ovulating. So there is this medication that they need to find out what, if you want to really solve the problem, you need to find out what is making your thyroid gland. And the only thing that can make your thyroid to be low is low iron, when you don't eat enough iron. So you, some of these problems, you don't even need medication. You can fix yourself on a diet. You can cure all of them. You will start to reach it. If you have thyroid disorder, hypothyroidism, please, especially those in Nigeria, you have access to fresh fish. Eat fresh fish, eat food that is rich in iron, zinc. You wouldn't have thyroid problem. So you need to start taking and when you have this thyroid hypothyroidism, you might not be ovulating. You will not even might, you will not be ovulating, because you find out that any little thing you do, you always feel tired. Anytime you feel tired, know that you lack iron. You always feel tired, you becoming fat. Even when you try so hard to reduce weight, you cannot reduce weight. You always feel cold. You know, a lot of things will be happening to you. You will not be ovulating. But if you fix yourself on the food and the medication, your thyroid will go up and you start ovulating. You become pregnant. Let's say you become pregnant now, and you deliver and you want to conceive again. You didn't remember what happens to you. Secondary infertility will start. Maybe before you realize yourself, you have looked for a child for 3 to 4 years. So always, just like you are TTC now, whatever you did to become pregnant, write it down. If you don't want to solve the foundational root of it, write it down. When you want to conceive again, go and redo those things, and you will see you will not have problem. Yes, he said, Odigwe said, true, ma, this is what is affecting me. Yes, if you can remember what you did before, go and redo it. Richard said, okay, ma, thank you so much. God bless you. So, this is it. Fertility, the doctors are there to help you, and you are also there to help yourself. You mind the type of things you eat. Somebody who is trying to conceive, your health is, if I have time, maybe next week we'll be talking about food that can increase your fertility, food that you can eat, that even if you are not taking prenatal vitamin, they can help you also to strengthen your egg quality. I'm going to be doing, sometimes I will be doing video now. Anytime I have time, I'll be doing natural remedies that can help us. So all you need to do is do the right thing. Check yourself, especially if you are secondary TTC mother. There must be something you did before you become pregnant for the first time. Ask yourself. If you cannot remember, go and redo hormonal test. it will indicate in that hormonal test. And if your tubes are blocked and maybe you undergo IVF, you become pregnant, and now you want to come and try naturally, it doesn't work like that. So please share this video. If you have another question, I'm going to take one question. At least I have tried here. If you have fibroid, go and watch the video I made about fibroid. If you want to shrink it, avoid those things. I'm going to show you natural, simple natural ingredient that a lot of you know, especially those in Africa, is there. That thing is Igbo people that always use it, but it works wonders. You can use it to and avoid those things. If you have fibroid and cyst, please always avoid food that is rich in estrogen. Do you know what fibroid is? Fibroid is just like it's a growth, it's a tumor. Every woman have a reproductive time. When it's time for you to give birth and nothing is there, this growth, because you feed on food that is rich in estrogen, they will grow and they will occupy the place of your a place where the baby is supposed to occupy. Some people have miscarriages because of fibroid. Why? Because when they can prenatal vitamins be taken, you can take prenatal vitamin every day. It's not, that thing is just something that you can get from food, but because most of us do not eat healthy food, that is why you need to take it. Prenatal vitamin, you can take it even when you are going to toilet. When you are going to toilet, you can take it. It doesn't harm you. Even in your menstruation, that is even when it need to work fast. You take it every day, every day, every day, every day. Ovulation, pregnant, until you deliver. Even they have prenatal vitamin of breastfeeding. Whenever I give birth, I take them. There is one for breastfeeding. You take it. Even if you are breastfeeding and you are taking it, you want to give birth again, it helps you. You find out that you will never find it difficult to conceive again. So prenatal vitamin is just fruits. There's no harmful this thing there. That my beloved sister Sarah is here. Sarah, let's come. Sarah, welcome. So you need to take prenatal vitamin every day in your ovulation, in your menstruation, in your pregnancy, you deliver, breastfeeding, want to get pregnant again. The only time you can stop taking it is when you don't want to give birth again. So that is it. And presence, I hope you understand what I said. So the only thing I say you guys should avoid is all those things you use for detoxing your body, like clove water. Immediately you menstruate, immediately you ovulate, you don't take it. Don't take clove water. Some people may tell you to take it when you are menstruating. Our body differs. Some people, when they take it, it will stop their menstruation. Some people, it make them to flow more than required. So it's always better for you to take it after your ovulation, because that is when the work of it is needed. That is when it will be increasing, strengthening your follicles. Sarah say, I'm not late today. But Sarah, I didn't see you since. I'm just seeing you now. My sister, we are fine. We are managing. You can see me. So, any other question? So try to detoxify yourself. Like this question this my sister asked is very, very good. This is what a lot of people are facing: secondary infertility. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating, when maybe you want to give your children two, three a year. You'll be just be waiting. When my daughter gets to 1 year, when my son gets to 1 year, I will start preparing for second one. Only for you to reach that year, you'll be trying, before you know it, 3 years, 4 years. So if you have suffered infertility before, to become pregnant, I wouldn't advise you to be given space. Once your child reach 3 years, start trying. I said 3 years, 6 months, start trying again. Except if if you are still so young. But if you're under 30, it's not good to give too much space. You know why? Because your body is open and you can conceive, and so that if you're having problem, you can identify it early and fix it. But if you wait for 1 year, and that 1 year you start trying, and by then you see how this thing work, by then you everything you did to become pregnant will be flushed out of your brain. You cannot even remember it, except if somebody remembered it for you. So the best thing is just for you to start trying early, so that it will not be difficult for you again. So at least I have tried. Any other question? I'm the one now that is begging for question. Once I end this video now, people will start asking question. I give you opportunity to ask question now. Any other question? And one of our brother wanted to treat his topic yesterday. Maybe that is why he's not coming. He said, I'm not talking about how to increase sperm. Don't worry, next week I will talk about it. So next week we'll talk about how to increase sperm. And there's one topic I wrote down. I'm going to talk about it. Sometimes many things can contribute to infertility. We are going to be taking a look at that thing, so that at least you will do the one that is in your hands, and God will complete the remaining ones. So at this juncture, I will say goodbye to all of you, and I pray that the Almighty God, who is the giver of children, who is the author and the finisher of our faith, who have said that instead of his words not to come to pass, let heaven and earth come to pass. That today, as we learn, because this Tochi's channel is built with God, faith, and also was built to help women, to teach women how they can calculate their ovulation so that they can become pregnant. So with the faith I have in God, and with the power in God, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray for everybody who is watching this program, or those who will watch it later, that are still believing in God for the fruit of the womb, that may God, through his infinite mercy, bless and grant each and every one of us that which we requires from him. And by the ending of this month and next month, from now upwards, God will answer our prayer. God will grant us. If you know anything you demand from God, always pray. Read the scriptures of the prayers we conducted. Always believe in God, and God will grant you that which you desire. Do not be worried. Do not be disturbed when other people are becoming pregnant. Do not disturb yourself about what people will say. Do not compete or compare yourself to other people. They can have 10 children. They can have 100 children. They also have their problems. That's one thing I like about this world. You may think nobody have it all. Forget about all these things you see on social media. Sometimes you see people driving expensive car. You say, how I wish I'm like this woman. You will see some of them, they will paint their face, do everything, follow them to the house. There is no peace. So everybody in this world have their problem, whether you believe me or not. If your problem is not childbearing, you have another problem. Myself making this video, I have my own, in fact, my own problem big more than all of you here. But I still come here to teach. So everybody have problem. Oh. Don't think that your own is the worst. It's a lie. Oh. Once you become pregnant now, you will not have a problem again, except if another one develop. So, what am I trying to say? I am not encouraging you. I'm telling you the truth. And God knows that I'm speaking the truth. Everybody have their problem. When other people are becoming pregnant, don't worry. Your mate that you got married before, they have 3 children, and so what? Your schoolmate, your husband people, they will be pressurizing you, they will be doing everything. Once they talk to you, go and talk to God. If they make gist of you, go and tell God, say, God, look at what they are telling me. They said I'm a man, they said I'm this. Let God answer them. So if you're a man watching me here and you are disturbing your wife, in fact, if your husband is disturbing you that you are not becoming pregnant, give me the name of your husband. I will fight for you. If you're a man here, your wife is not conceiving, instead of you to stand there for her, instead of you to go to test, some of them are very stubborn. You tell them to go and do sperm analysis, they will not go. At the end of the day, when this test is done, the problem will come from them. If you're a man here and your wife is struggling to conceive, stand by her. Stand by her. Not when other people are putting them under stress, you will join them. Stand by her. Do everything you can. If she say drink clove water, it helps to boost sperm count and motility, drink it. If she say let's go and visit doctor, go. Help your wife. Not because some of them think that it's easy, they can just go outside and impregnate another woman and leave their wife, frustrating innocent woman. Stand there with your wife. Encourage her. If other people are insulting her, when you come back home, if she's not sleeping at night, touch her. Tell her, honey, don't worry, everything will happen, it will come. You are disturbing yourself. At least she will have confidence that you are standing. But if your parents, your brothers and sisters, your enemies are laughing at her, you too, you will come and join. Do you want to kill her? She's also somebody's daughter. Please, please. So I think I have preached enough, and I believe any man watching this video will understand this. Pet your wife. As you are petting her, her brain is relaxed. Sometimes we don't even have problem. Maybe stress from here and there can make a woman not to ovulate. Somebody gave me, oh, Lisa Stewart. Lisa, thank you for not allowing my Starbucks to be empty today. May God bless you. It seems you are just coming now. May God bless you for this wonderful start. So my dear lovely sister, I love each and every one of you. In fact, I wish I can see you people. Don't worry, because of you people, one day I will come down to Nigeria. I will do free lecture, and I will bring many medication. I will do free lecture, and maybe from there I can travel to other African countries. I will make lecture. You see me, I will practicalize everything for you. But for now, let's be managing this lecture. One thing you should know is that I love you all. I pray for you all. All of you are the same. I don't have favorite friends apart from those that are my sister, Sarah and Mira's Kitchen. These are my real sister. But everybody here, that's why I get angry when some of you ask me question and I say I don't know, meet your doctor. Some will feel that I don't want to answer them, maybe because they are not. No, everybody, even Oge Jennifer started this page with me. When I started this page, Oge was here and she's still here. Sometimes you ask me something, I say I don't know. But some people, when I tell them, please go to your doctor, they will feel that I don't want to answer. No, it's not like that. Whatever I tell you, believe me, whatever I teach here, you can browse about it. You will see I'm not misleading, because this is a delicate issue. This is something that have to do with human health. So I need to be careful. I make my research. So may God bless you all. I love you. I pray for you. There shall be raining. You shall hear the cry of your baby, no matter what the enemy has said. But I don't always believe in those things, because for me, they don't work, except if you want them to work for you. So I love you all. We will see again tomorrow. If you want to learn how to shrink your fibroid, join us tomorrow. I might not post about it. That is why I'm announcing it here. So come and check, or if you see the notification, join us. I love you all. May God answer your prayers.